gender. And feminine. Now, see, feminine spelling is wrong, beta. Yes? E is missing. F-E-M-I-N-I-N-E. No, you didn't write N-E there. You write there. Feminine gender. Show me. Move back.
Okay,
I can see, my dear. Yeah. Common gender and neuter gender. Male noun, boys. Okay. Female noun. Both male and female. Okay. Yes. Correct. Only you correct the spelling feminine gender.
Okay, ma'am.
That's good.
No, ma'am. I can
See,
only see your
Medha, see Abhignesh chart. You have
Ma'am, I
to do
cannot
it like
see.
that.
Ma'am, I cannot see.
Look at the screen.
I cannot see anything on the screen but you and a bunch of notebooks.
You leave the class and join again. Yesterday to write few more examples for the common gender and for the neuter gender. Have you done it? Show me your notebooks. Everyone show me your notebooks. Okay. Yashasvi, show me. Arham, where is your notebook? Yes, very good. Danish, Abhignesh, good. Remaining children. Yes, Vignesh, very good. Sheikh Arham, yes, good. Yashasvi, good. Srikhar, yes, very good. What about Harshini, Ayan, Shrestha, Thailam, Medha, yes, Shrestha, good. Medha, Rohin, David, I'll check after the class, okay? I'll do correction. Now you see and write with someone. Complete it now. Harshini and Rohin, Akshatrishi, okay, good. David, Kavish, Medha. On your screen, Ayan. Ayan. Okay, children, very good. Done. Put it down. Remaining students should complete and share the pics. Yes, Shanmukha Priya, any doubt?
Ma'am, I cannot find my Getting Granny's book, ma'am.
Oh. You should be very careful, no? Find out, you will find. See, somewhere you have kept it. Very good. You just came to enjoy here. Now you don't disturb. Sit there. Listen to the class. Yes, children. Everyone, open your Getting Granny's Glasses book. And don't roam here and there. Sit properly. Be attentive in the class. Chapter 5, page number 31 of Getting Granny's Glasses. Did you bring any food from Raju uncle's house? Asked Mani. Mani asked to whom? Mani asked to?
Granny.
Granny, yes.
Granny.
Mani asked to Granny. Very good.
Granny.
Next, naturally, said Granny. Naturally means yes.
Yes.
That is common, no? If we go there and we have to go for a long journey, then we will carry some snacks with us. We'll carry some food items with us, yes? So she said, naturally, said Granny, I knew you would soon be hungry. There are pakoras and buns and milk sweets and peaches from your uncle's garden. See how many things she has brought. She said that naturally I brought it. I know that very soon you'll be hungry. So what are all the things she brought from there? She brought pakoras, buns,
Pakoras, milk, sweet, and Peaches.
Yes, peaches.
Buns.
Very
Peaches.
good. And peaches from
Mama, peaches.
uncle's garden. Good, said Money, forgetting his tiredness. Now he forgot all his tiredness. Yes, because he saw so many food items there.
Yeah.
Got little energy by looking at them. And he said, good. Ha, nice. He said, next thing, well, we will eat as we go along. There's no need to stop eating or walking. Eating, of course. We will stop when you are tired, Granny. See, look at Money. Money is actually feeling hungry. But what is he telling to the Granny? He's telling Granny, when you are feeling tired, you just tell, we will stop there. Then Granny said, oh, I can walk forever, said Granny. Then Granny said, oh, my dear grandson, I can walk forever. I will never feel tired.
Mom,
Then Money was surprised. Oh, if you will not feel tired, if you go on walking, then when we will eat? They have to stop somewhere now to eat. Yes. Then what Money said, we'll see. I have been doing it all my life, and one day I will just walk over the mountains. Granny is telling that I can walk forever and I can also climb the mountain. One day I will try to climb on the mountain. See how energetic she is? Yes, by seeing the mountain, we'll see, oh my God, this much big mountain. How can I climb it? Yes, we will feel or not? We'll feel that, no? We'll say that words, no? Oh my God, how should we climb? Oh my God, no, Mama, no, I will not climb. We'll see next time. But see, look at the Granny. Granny is telling one day I will climb on the mountain. Great. Huh? And into the sky. Not only the mountain. She will walk into the sky also. She wanted to walk into the sky. But not if it's raining. Oh, and she's telling that if it is raining, I will not walk. I don't want to walk in the rain. If it is not raining, no, I can climb the mountain and I can go into the sky also. If it is raining, I cannot go. Yes, yes. This umbrella leaks badly. Why she doesn't want to go in the rainy season? Why she doesn't want to climb the mountain in the rainy? When it is raining? Unmute, Shrita, unmute and tell me.
Because one day already she got soaked in the rain.
And energy is there, and also because her umbrella was leaking. Last time when it was raining, she was completely wet.
Yes, completely.
Yeah. So that's the reason she doesn't want to climb in the rain. Okay. Down again they went and up the next mountain and through fields and over bare windswept hillsides and up through a dark, gloomy deodar forest where a band of monkeys followed them until Money gave them what was left of his pakoras. See? They were climbing the mountain, going the next side of the mountain, and there was a big, gloomy forest, deodar forest, a very big forest with full of trees. And there they saw a band of monkeys. A band of monkeys means we'll say, no, a group of people, yeah, a flock of birds. These are all? Yes? Huh? We have to say a band of monkeys, not a group of compound. Yes, see here we have, what did I say you now? Yes, a band of monkeys. A band of monkeys is an example of collective nouns. What is that? Tell me. Repeat it, everyone. Unmute yourself and tell me.
Collective noun.
Yes,
Collective noun.
yes, collective nouns. Collective nouns here, no, we will use these for the group of birds, for the group of monkeys, where a large amount of things are placed or animals are there, then we will call them as collective nouns. Collective. So here, flock of birds, instead of telling group of birds, you have to tell a flock of birds. An army of ants. Army of ants. Yes, they'll go in a group of ants. You see, no, army of ants. So now a band of monkeys is an example of collective noun. We will write some more examples for the collective noun in the notebook. Okay. Okay, children. Yes. So a band of monkeys were following them until Mani gave them the leftover pakoras. Whatever the pakoras left over with him, he has given all the pakoras to the monkeys. And then just as it was getting dark, they saw the lights of Mussoorie twinkling ahead of them. As they came nearer to the town, the light increased until presently they were in a brightly lit bazaar. They are in a brightly lit bazaar, means the bazaar. Bazaar means the market. What is the meaning of bazaar? Market. And completely lighting. All the, as it is dark, children, when we go out in the dark, evening hours, what will you see? All the shops, all the markets were filled with lights, right? They'll turn on the lights. They'll turn on the lights or they'll turn off the lights. Unmute.
Turn on the lights.
Yeah, they'll turn on the lights. Yes.
Turn on the lights.
Yes, they will turn on the light so that customers, they can see the shop, they can come into the shop and they can buy. Yes, without lights, can we go? Can we see anything? No. So that market, complete market is lighting. It is twinkling like stars. Okay. They went to the brightly lit bazaar, swallowed up by the crowds of shoppers. There was a full of crowd. Crowd means so many people, and lots of people there were there for the shopping. Strollers, tourists, and merrymakers. See, strollers. The roadside, there were so many strollers and tourists who came to see the Mussoorie. And Mussoorie seemed a very jolly sort of place for those who had money to spend. It is very good. It is very nice place. Mussoorie is a very nice place. You want to see the Mussoorie? You want to see the Mussoorie now? Okay, we will see the Mussoorie now. Let us see the Mussoorie. Why it is a sort of jolly, yeah, a jolly place.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं हूं नीरज और मैं आप सबका एक बार फिर से स्वागत करता हूं हमारे YouTube चैनल टूर कैंप पे। और आज हम बात करेंगे उत्तराखंड में स्थित मसूरी के बारे में, जिसे पहाड़ों की रानी भी कहा जाता है। तो चलिए जानते हैं मसूरी में घूमने लायक 10 सबसे लोकप्रिय जगहों के बारे में। तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं नंबर 10 से। नंबर 10 पर है मॉल रोड। मॉल रोड मसूरी में शॉपिंग का मुख्य केंद्र है, जहां से पर्यटक हर तरह की चीजों की खरीदी कर सकते हैं। मॉल रोड पर दुकानों के साथ साथ कई होटल्स भी मौजूद हैं। मॉल रोड को मसूरी में शॉपिंग स्ट्रीट के नाम से भी जाना जाता है। नंबर 9 पर है ज्वाला देवी टेम्पल। समुद्र तल से तकरीबन 2100 मीटर की ऊंचाई पर स्थित यह टेम्पल मसूरी का प्रसिद्ध धार्मिक केंद्र है। यह टेम्पल हिंदू
See, a very beautiful temple. Jwala Devi Temple in Mussoorie. And let us see what is this. Yeah, Christchurch. Look inside. It is so big and beautiful. And what's next? We have Mussoorie Lake. This is a Mussoorie Lake. See the people. And next we have Dhanolti.
सुंदर स्पॉट है। अपने शांत और सुरम्य वातावरण के लिए
It is a very good and pleasant place. You can have a peace of mind. You can enjoy this place. Next, you see Camel's Back Road. See, you see this complete rock is designed like a camel. See, a big hump. See, camel. These are all the places you can see in the Mussoorie. Wow, nice. Foggy, misty, right? This summer you can go there to see the mountains. Next, number 4, Gun Hill. See the houses on the hill. Cable car. Zip wire ride. From one mountain to the other mountain. We can travel with the help of this cable car. Next one we have Happy Valley. Happy Valley. Next you see Empty Fall. This is a waterfall where people are enjoying. See, you can see there. Wow. Yes, Lal Tiba. See the beautiful scenery. So children, isn't it so beautiful? So many things to see there in the Masuri. Yes, if we have money, so that's the reason. What did he say in the book? Yes, Masuri seemed a very jolly sort of place, those who had money to spend. If we have money to spend, then it is a very jolly sort of place for the tourist. Yes. Yes, jostles in the crowds. Granny kept one hand firmly on Mani's shoulder so that she did not lose him. See, it was full of crowd. It was full of crowds. Children, when we are going with our parents to the crowdy place or to the markets, what we will do, our parents will hold our hands firmly. Firmly means tightly. They'll hold our hands. Yes or no? Yes, so that we should not lose. So the granny also, what granny did? Granny also did the same thing. She has firmly hold the hand of Mani so that she did not lose him. They asked around for the cheapest hotel. They don't have much money to spend. They have very little amount. Yes, and they were searching for the cheapest hotel. But there were no cheap hotels. So they spent the night in the Dharmashala adjoining the temple. There was a temple, Dharmashala. Dharmashala means the people can take rest there freely without paying anything. So they have spent the night there in the Dharmashala, where others pilgrims had taken shelter for the night. Next morning, at the eye hospital, they joined a long queue of patients. Now, they went to the hospital, they joined the long queue of the patients. The eye specialist, a portly man in a suit and tie, who himself wore glasses, dealt with the patients in a brisk but kind manner. See? How is the man? How is the doctor? He himself having the glasses and he is the eye specialist. Okay. Yes, Yashasvi?
Ma'am, I was gone in cable car in Malaysia.
Okay, good. Great. Now see. So how is the doctor? What is the appearance of the doctor? How does he look? The eye specialist, a portly man. He's a portly man in a suit and tie who himself wore glasses. A doctor who is checking the other's eyes. He himself wearing glasses. But he is very kind to the patients. He is very much kind to the patients. What is the meaning of portly? Portly man. Having a stout body. Stout. Little fat. What is the meaning of portly? Little stout. Yeah, short and he is stout. Yes. So he is having the glasses by himself and he is very kind to the others. After an hour's wait, Granny's turn came. 1 hour they were waiting. 1 hour they were waiting. And then they got their turn. Now Granny went inside to get the glasses. What happens next? We will see. Now Arham Ali is asking the meaning of, yes, Arham? Brisk. What is the meaning of brisk? He's chatting there. So the meaning of the brisk is active and energetic. You can write there in the book. Portly meaning is stout. What is the meaning of portly? Stout, S-T-O-U-T. And what is the meaning of brisk? Active and energetic. Active and energetic. And there is one more new word, windswept. What is the meaning of? Yes, see there. Where do we? Windswept meaning. Where did I find that word? Windswept. I forgot you to tell to underline. Yes, page number 32. Page number 32. 13th line. 13th line. 13th line, we have windswept. What is the meaning of that windswept? Yes, Yashasvi. The meaning of that is exposed to strong winds. Exposed to strong winds. Today I will share these meanings through MCB. Write all the meanings in your notebook and learn. Tomorrow I will ask. Okay? And read the chapter 5 of Getting Granny's Glasses. We have to complete the bits. See here, we have true or false. Granny asked to stop and eat the food. Did Granny ask to stop and eat the food? Page number 3 of your course book. Page number 3. Yes. Granny asked to stop and eat the food. You find out, do it. Money gave all the